Hi, welcome to Myers ASMR. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm always glad to see you. And how are you? Are you relaxed? Shake that stress off. Let it all go. Let it all go. Everything's gonna be okay. Hey, did you know that the real power in deliberate creation is what? To be proactive rather than reactive. The real power in deliberate creation is to be proactive rather than reactive. Well, let's jump right into this giant bowl of oatmeal that I just made with a little eggnog, um, raw sugar, and almond butter. The almond butter is how it gets this brownish color. Waiting for it to cool down a little bit. I haven't even tried it yet, so I'm super excited because I love eggnog. Wow. That tastes like dessert. I should have put a little more eggnog. Maybe I should have put nutmeg on top. I'm experimenting with less lighting. I was told that my background was too bright. You got me on one of the rare occasions that I've actually painted my nails. I really like how it looks. I might do it more often. I might. I think a lot of people don't understand how a woman could not be obsessed with her fingernails. And I don't understand how somebody could be obsessed with fingernails. Out of all the things in this life to think about and focus on. it's still hot, so I'm eating around the perimeter where it's cooled off. Oatmeal is all about how you make it. Another cereal that's so good, especially when you make it creamy with some kind of milk, is Maltex, cream of wheat, and farina. Growing up, we would even add a little butter to it. I don't do that anymore. I'm not that skinny mini that I used to be for so long. So I rarely use butter. Excuse me. Unless I'm out at a restaurant and they serve us rolls with butter, then oh yeah, I will partake. But like I never have toast or bagels with butter for breakfast. Not at home. If I'm out, maybe at work, somebody brings in bagels. Hey, it's on then. Sometimes you can, I don't know what it is, that outer casing or shell. This is a big bowl. It's too much. I guess I was feeling greedy. I was a skinny person for a long time. I think my metabolism slowed in my mid-30s, probably around, I would say, maybe 37. I noticed my clothes were not fitting anymore. It seemed like it just happened all of a sudden. So, it's a strange thing when you know yourself to be very small and petite for a long time. I mean, I was well into my adulthood. weight, used to just eat whatever I wanted to. Sometimes people would say that's going to change as you get older. And I felt like they didn't know what they were talking about. I felt like they were just jealous because I could eat so much and stay so slim. Well, now I go to the gym regularly. Wow, this is a bit much. I've had enough. It is making me hot. I made this strong tea with hibiscus leaves, mango green tea, and fresh ginger and lemon juice. So good, so good. What don't you like? Self-improving, getting better and better every day in every way. Excuse me. Let's continue with the People Smart book. It's written by Mel Silverman. He's got a lot of wisdom in here. So in the chapter titled Expressing Yourself Clearly, he's talking about overcoming your own barriers to clear communication. So if you've had a lifelong habit of speaking too quickly or mumbling or using filler words like okay, and so forth, listen to yourself on tape. This may help you become more conscious of how you sound to others. Slow down and speak up in selected situations. Pretend you're on stage or on camera. You might want to make a bad tape that features your worst communication behaviors, then a good version without them. Compare them and decide whether it's worth trying to change. If you have difficulty finding the right words to express yourself, try to get a handle on why this is. Are you shy or afraid of misusing words? Or are there gaps in your vocabulary? Work on expanding your repertoire. Make sure you keep a dictionary and thesaurus accessible. When you find yourself stuck for words, make a point of sitting down later and noting alternative ways you could have expressed yourself. Look up unfamiliar words and make a point of using them, and give yourself permission to take some risks and speak up more often. If you tell yourself that others need all the details in order to understand the situation, remember that sometimes less is more. If person if she needs clarification. If other people aren't paying attention to me when I speak to them, when we ask somebody to make coffee, it's often nobody who gets it done. Broadcasting is seldom effective. When you talk to individuals, make eye contact. Use the person's name. Unless you're talking on a phone or intercom, don't talk from another room. Well, those are some wise gems, aren't they? Just marking where I'm gonna pick up the next time because I just love self-improving. And getting better all the time. That's what it's about. Getting better all the time. Hey, if you like what I'm doing here, like and subscribe. Donate to my Cash App. Catch me in the next video. And remember that the real power of deliberate creation is to be proactive rather than reactive. The real power of deliberate creation is to be proactive rather than reactive. May you find lasting happiness.